Hi friends, this is Anand David Jonathan and welcome to my Excel Masterclass. Friends, today I have brought another important and very commonly used topic in Microsoft Excel, that is data analysis. Data analysis is widespread used in spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet, and it is very easy to do data analysis over Excel. So that's why it is very much famous and very popular with data analysis and with different managers. So, data analysis can be done in wide variety of ways. Today, what we are going to discuss, what is the quickest way of doing any data analysis over a large data set, right? And we will do this data analysis using pivot charts and pivot tables. Okay. So quickly, friends, I will move on to the data set which I have shared in front, which I'll be sharing in front of you, right? And based on this, I think I will share how to do this. Okay. So, friends, the data set which I have shared, like I promised that I'll bring different kind of data sets in front from the industry so that you can develop a perspective to implementing these Excel formulas. It will help you to develop a perspective. It will help you to understand the data industry works in and what is the and you I mean you can implement your formulas in on real data, right? I've seen a lot of YouTubers bringing different kind of formulas, but they implement uh, the formulas on small data set, which actually looks very easy at that point of time, but in different scenarios, in more complex scenarios, it becomes little difficult for the for the beginners or for the users to implement them, right? So that's the reason I'm actually bringing different kind of data sets so that you can have a hands-on, you can at least see how this data looks like, friends. Yeah. So I hope this helps, and if you are liking my work, friends, if you are excited about this data analysis topic, and if it's if it interests you, then please do like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel and the videos. Please do like and comment under my videos so that I can continue to bring new videos which are more informational, which really serve the purpose, which will help you, right? So friends, let me quickly show you. So basically this is the sales data of a company XYZ. It has sales numbers in dollars, it has profit numbers in dollars. It's also showing what is the segment the company works in, where the company has its presence, and what are the sales purchase order numbers, right? So now friends, this is my raw data, which I can get from a system, which I can get from a senior management, and I can be asked to create a data analysis quickly for the senior management intervention. So the data analysis you have to make, friends, it has to be very much detailed. It has to speak important points. It has to show business performance indicators. It has to show about the performance, how the business has performed over this time, right? Because as you can see, this data set is very, as a layman, I can just look into, okay, what are my sales numbers, total sales numbers, or total profit which I've done, or by country, what has been my sales, what has been my profit by country or by segment. But it will never talk about what is the performance by year on year, or whether, or quarter on quarter, or month on month, uh, what has been my performance, how I have performed. That is actually something which management want to see, so that they can see what is the percentage share of my sales on year, or month on month. So that is the kind of information which the management want to see. So friends, for doing that, we can actually play around with this data field, and I will show you some tricks to actually segregate this data in a much more nice, in a way where it can give you a lot of insightful information. And of course, using the pivot tables and pivot charts, I'll show you how to implement them over this data, and that will actually make a lot more sense. Okay, friends. So quickly, we can use a trick using the formula called text, and we can say values, and we can say I need this text in month and year format. So simple. Yes. So just a text formula, and it's giving this. Now similar to this, I've also created a mapping sheet, friends, that against the month, what is the quarter, right? So for a US company, the quarter starts from January and it ends till December. Okay, so in that way I've created this mapping table, and I'll just say we look up. And if you're working for an Indian company, it will vary, so your mapping sheet will change. So that's the reason I have not showed you, how this. But basically all the if we talk about January, February, March, right? So it relates to quarter one, right? So one quarter is a collection of 3 months, right? Jan, February, March is equal to quarter one, right? So then after this, what comes? April, May, June, right? So it accounts for quarter two. So likewise, you'll create your quarters. Okay. So here I have created quarter and year information. So why have I just created quarter and year information? Is the reason is that if you see your data, right, it has different years performance. So because of that, your month should not get uh, your month should not get segregated. It should not get, your month should not get summed up with each other's year. So that's the reason I have actually also provided year information. And again, we can also go ahead and create year information. Okay, so how do I do it? I'll just go here and I'll say I need the year information. That's it. Okay, friends. So now, friends, I think this is giving good data, and let's quickly go ahead and implement the pivot charts and pivot tables over this data and see how it looks like. Okay. So for doing that, I'll say Control A, and I'll select the complete data set. I'll go to the Insert tab. I'll go to the pivot charts and pivot table, and I'll say OK. Okay. It will open a new field, new worksheet, and I will name this as data analysis. Okay, I'll hide my mapping sheet and I will go ahead and so the first pivot table which I can see is what I can do is quickly, sorry friends, I will go and put the sales and profit number. So this for the first thing, instead of implementing formulas, in such a quick fashion, I have the what is my sum of sales and what is the sum of profit. Okay, so this is my trending, but for business consumption, how it is trending, that is the most important part. So first I'll just go ahead and I will uh, implement. So for the first time, let me just show you, friends. You have to be very sure that your pivot chart and pivot table is connected properly. So if you have to check whether it is connected properly, you have to go to the analyze function in the ribbon. You have to go to the change data source, go to change data source, and make sure that your data is properly connected. Okay, so now I know my data is properly connected. Okay, so now what I can do is I can go and I can select what is my month year trending, right? What is my month year trending? So this has a lot of information. Okay, my first graph has a lot of information. I'll show you how to reduce this size. So I've just said I had this thing, right? These breadcrumbs, I will say hide all the fields. Okay, so now I don't have any fields. My data looks much more better. It looks cleaner now, friends. But this is a lot of information, and I know that I see that a lot of I'm so sorry, a lot of data has is there, and this data actually has to be sequential nature, because as you can see, all this data is actually it has to start from 2013, but it doesn't. So let's see how we can actually do something about it. Can we do it uh, this way? Will it make sense? No. Okay, so what we can do, friends, we'll have to do something called, which is a manual exercise. You have to go here, you have to touch base here, and you'll have to actually drag few of the things so that this can be correct. Okay, or what you can do, friends, is okay, okay. So we'll go and select all the 2013 here. It will take a little time, but nevertheless. Okay, 2019, and then we'll have to select December 2000, this thing. Okay, December, January, February. Sorry, January is here, right here. I think I'll have to zoom a bit so that I can do it much more quickly. Otherwise, it will just waste the time. Okay, March, April, May, May, June, July, August has to go down. Okay, after August, it will be September and October. Okay, so now this is coming much more correctly. Okay. So friends, now you see your sales and profit numbers are actually trending much more properly. It's looking giving a lot of information. So maybe you can do something about it, like you can go to the designs function, and you can actually go and darken the whole thing so that the colors are much more prominent. Okay, you can go to the change type, you can go to the combo section, and you can have a line for this thing, and this will actually give you a much more good idea, uh, that on the sales, on the total sales, which has been for the company over these months, right? How this is actually trending, whether your profit is trending above your sales, whether your profit is trending below your sales. So this is giving a good information to the management, that what things are going wrong and what things are not going right. Okay, and for this you also need to make sure that your uh, or let's see, we can do something here. Okay, this is actually giving a good idea, because you see your sales has been down, right? But this is, and your sales, so there is a comparatively shift here. But if you see, the sales is down to this number, but the number has actually touched down, right? So this is giving a understanding of how the sales has been based on the sales profit has been based on the sales number, right? So this is one kind of analysis you can create, and that will give you a good idea about how this is going on. The other thing what you can do, you can quickly select this thing again, and you can go here, you can copy it, so uh, your chart gets created again, and you can go and you can now this time use a quarter function, and you can come here again, and you can go to the insert tab. Okay, I think my Excel just hanged off, so sorry, just bear with me. And you can actually go here and say, this is my quarter on quarter trending. So I think here also we'll have to do the same thing. Quarter three, uh, quarter four will come above quarter three, right? And quarter one will actually have to come down. So we'll have to do this manually, friends. It's a manual work, all the time. Doing this much is actually, I think it's okay, right? So now what you can do is, you can actually remove your profit numbers. Okay, we'll deal with it separately. And right now I'm just talking about, and you can remove these breadcrumbs here, you can hide it, And right now this thing is only talking about, friends, is what is my trending on the sales, how, whether, what is my trending, right? Whether it's going up, whether it's going down, right? So this is the second chart which I have. Okay, then I can also talk about, based on my, based on my profit numbers, okay, how they are trending on a quarterly basis. Okay, so I'll create another graph and I'll say that I want to know what is my trending based on the profit. Okay, is it linear? Okay, and I just put this, sorry, trend line. I have to put a trend line here, right here. So putting a trend line, and just go ahead and remove this thing. Okay, and I'll also create some colors here so that it's easier for you to relate. Okay, so these are some of my graphs which I've created here, friends. I will go here and I will add a chart title. So chart title will be above, it will say month on month trending, trend of sales and profit, sales and profit. Okay, simple. Okay, then the second graph which I have is talking about quarter on quarter trend of sales, and my third graph is talking about quarter on quarter trend of profits, sorry, profits. Okay, but here you can do one more very exciting thing, friends. I'll show you. You can go here and you can insert and you can get a pivot pie chart. Okay, pie chart. So this is actually very good. Let me see. Okay, so this pie chart will actually give you the percentage. Okay, it will talk about what is the percentage, for these numbers. Okay, I'll go and hide this again, hide all. I'll say percentage distribution of sales by quarterly, or you can say quarterly percentage distribution of sales. Okay, and this is my fourth graph. Okay, similar to do, as you can see, friends, and we'll just talk about what is the deductions from these graph, and that will actually give a good perspective to you as well, that how once you're developing this, then how you need to actually present this information in a much meaningful way. Okay, so we need to come to that quickly. I will create this, friends. I'll go here, I'll just do this, and I will just get the, I'll just bold in the, go and create them, right? And I'll say, I'll remove, I'll hide this. I'll say quarterly percentage, or we can say percentage distribution of profit. Okay, so now this is giving a good understanding, friends. Here, this is my fifth graph. There is another thing which you can do, friends. You can actually bring this data in and you can create a sixth graph which is based on, you can go to the analyze section if the fields are not showing up, right? uh, and you can do this. Okay, you can now remove this month field and you can say I need the country, so I need to see all this information based on my markets, right? How is my sales number trending, okay, market wise. Okay, so this is another good KPI, which you can look into it, and you can go to this again. You can do this. Okay, you can create another graph, not a problem. Okay, and you can see how your graph is actually trending. You can go to the this thing combo, and you can actually do something like this. Not a check stack. Okay, okay, let's see how this looks like, friends. I'll go and hide these breadcrumbs. Let me hide all of them. Okay, let's see how is my data looking like now. Okay, I will give uh okay, so this number is quite high, right? um I can actually reduce it a bit. No, we just need to see how our data can look much more valid. Okay, oh, and the presentation should also look valid, friends. So what we can do here, we can go ahead and say 40. Okay, so now, friends, I think this is bringing much more alignment in whatever we are doing, right? Point zero. Okay, so now, friends, you this is giving you good information. Similar to this, I think we can do the top graph as well. What we have to do here is, you have to go and select the format axis, and you have to see, okay, the top rows is still 140. You have to go here and you have to go to the design and change the, put this on the secondary axis. Okay, so this will be a third dimensional graph for you, right? Three dimensions, one, two, three. Okay, so now what happens is you have to see whether these are in alignment. Okay, so I think what you need to do is you have to go here and you just need to select 2.5. Okay, okay, great. So, and you can go here. Okay, and maybe you can go here and change the column. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so friends, as you can see, friends, now we this is my, I'll go and take a chart title quickly. Let's say market. Okay, market. Okay, to control say here, market price, trend of sales and profits. Okay, profits. Okay, so friends, I have actually, now I have a lot of graph, right, which is enough to, you know, give me a lot of information. I can go on to the next, very next, and create a new worksheet, and I can say this as dashboard. I can go to the view and remove the grid lines that will show that, and I can just, make this bigger. Now what you just need to do is you need to bring all your, you know, charts. Okay, all your charts into the new, sheet that I've created. You have to just copy them and you have to bring them here, right? So the charts gets copied. Okay, so there's no ambiguity about it. It's very simple. Okay, so my first graph is actually and I can actually uh, I can do something about it, I feel. Okay, what I can do is I can tilt them a bit. The labels, I can tilt them a bit so that they are looking much more better, because I think this is a lot of information. For that, you need to go to the numbers. You need to go here. Let's see what happens. No, this is not what I want. Okay, okay, I got it. So you have to go here, format, and you will actually give them, yeah. So now you are, or you can actually give them minus 90 degrees. So this is giving you good information, and you can go here and you can bolden the uh, months here, friends. I know this is quite a large, long video, but I hope you're enjoying it, right? This is quite interesting. I really feel, I find these, data analysis quite interesting. I hope you do too. Okay, this is my one of the graph, and this is my second. This is my another view, right? And last but not the least, I am also talking about the numbers on a this thing. Okay, what you can do here is you can go here, and now actually what you have done is, based on your data analysis, we have created a dashboard view as well for your management to look into it. And I hope you like this analysis, friends. It's supposed to be quick, but at the end of the day, when you are sending this information to your management, it has to be in a form where it is also appreciated. Okay, so now, friends, let's talk about what is the kind of information we are looking at, right? So I'm seeing my sales numbers, and on my first view, I'm able to see my month-on-month performance of my sales versus my profit. So as you can see, friends, my the measurements are here, which are accurate, right, which are same. And if on basis my sales, I have received a profit which is higher, right? And it's also trending. The sales has been more, but the profit has been way more, right? So this month has actually been very good for me, right? But if you see what is the which of the month is, which is the latest month, I believe, right? So this will be like in November, where we are seeing the profits have actually decreased, and my sales too, right? My sales has already been, always been here, but my sale profit has actually decreased. So this is not giving a good picture to the management that where the problem is. Okay, the second thing is my the quarter on quarter, my sales have been going upwards only, so it is going linearly, exponentially high, right? And quarterly, I'm so sorry, here quarter quarterly percentage distribution of sales. So as you can see, friends, my top distribution has happened in quarter 4 2014, which is also been shown. This is my topmost month where my sales have occurred. But has have I got that much result? So 25% has been my sales, but my profits have been only 26%. Okay, so this is the kind of information which is driving good results, right? And it's actually giving a good picture to the management now how my numbers are actually trending. So as you can see, business is always keen on expanding and investing more on countries. So they need to know which country is giving them the maximum profits versus the sales, right? So you can see, friends, for yourself that the maximum of the investment has been done in North America, Canada, and United States. Well, United States profits has been always been on a lower side. The profits of Canada has been on a, and we have France, where we have sales which are comparatively less, but we have good profits here in Germany as well, and we have the least of the investment, sales, and profit, which is dipping in Mexico. But this is giving a good picture to the management. This is not giving any bad picture, but is giving an investment that where are the opportunities for the business to invest more, right? So I think this is good data point for us to talk based on the four or five, at the we just created these data points, but at the end, we just got only four or five fields. Based on these five fields, we have actually come up with so much of data points. I think this is great, right? So I hope this analysis helps you, friends. It will, if you have any questions about how to create them, if you have any questions pertaining to a specific functionality, if you want me to create any video on a specific topic, please do mention on the comments section. Do like my videos, if because based on your appreciation, I'll really feel motivated, and I'll continue to bring more informational videos which will bring the best in you, friends. And I hope that you like my video. Please do like and subscribe, and see you until next time. Thank you so much. Bye.